Welcome back. Now, oral health is more than just a bright smile. It's the gateway to overall well-being. We're joined this evening by Dr. Maria Uulumbu to share tips on how to keep your teeth and gums healthy and prevent common dental problems. Dr. Maria Uulumbu, good evening, and thank you so much for joining us here on the Daily Roundup.
Good evening, Nina. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm well.
Well, Doctor, let's get right into it. I want to talk about the most important, daily habits that we should be doing for maintaining good oral health beyond just, your normal brushing and flossing.
Yes, very important. Please eat healthy. Very important, right? Try to visit the dentist as often as you can. We mostly advise that you visit the dentist every 6 months, so basically twice a year. Try to drink plenty of water, please, and use mouthwash when need be. And just try to protect your teeth, man. Avoid fights, Yeah.
The first thing you said was eat healthy. So how much, does your diet really impact the health of our teeth and gums? And which foods should we avoid or alternatively eat more of?
Diet has a very, very big impact on our gum health. The reason being is that our food contributes to the development of many conditions in our mouth, right? Mm-hmm. So food with so much sugar, food with acid, or for instance, drinks. So if I have to get into it, the good food that you're supposed to eat, right? You need to pay attention to the dairy, the milk, the yogurt. You need to eat a lot of fruits, but also remember not so much of the fruits, but you need to eat fruits because they have vitamin C, which will help with the health of your gums. And also you should eat meat, should eat eggs. They have these proteins. They will help with your teeth, strengthen your teeth and your gums. Now, the food that you need to avoid, you need to try and avoid anything with sugar. You need to avoid the chocolates, you need to avoid the sweets, you need to avoid anything with starch. For instance, the bread, you can eat, but it shouldn't be so much of it, right? Please try to avoid fizzy drinks as well, because the fizzy drinks are not as good as we think they are. The Coke, please reduce on that. Yes.
Dr. Uulumbu, what age should parents start taking their children to the dentist?
As soon as the teeth erupt, as soon as you start seeing teeth in your child's mouth, mm-hmm. then you can take them to the dentist just to familiarize themselves with the place, just for them to know that it's not as painful as we make it seem that it is. And also very important that you take your child every 6 months just for oral health education, mm-hmm. and this also gives you a chance for the dentist to educate you on how to keep your child's mouth clean. Even before they have teeth, it's very important that our mothers take the clean cloth and just wipe your baby's mouth after breastfeeding, after the porridge, and
Doctor, what are some of the most common oral health issues that you've seen in your line of work?
Thank you for that very important question. We mostly see cavities, right? The holes in our teeth. We have gum diseases. We have trauma on teeth. And for our cavities, very important, like I said from the very beginning, mm-hmm. brush your teeth. Floss as often as you can. We advise that you brush your teeth at least twice a day, in the morning, at night before you go to bed. So before you go to bed, please do brush your teeth and eat healthy. Like how I said, when you asked gum diseases and eating healthy, very important. When you eat healthy, then your mouth is also healthy.
Another thing that a lot of people want, when it comes to speaking about oral health is they want whiter teeth. What are the options, that one has to whiten their teeth, Dr. Uulumbu, of course, without damaging them?
Yes. So before I even start with the options, one thing that I have to just point out is that there's just no way you could do teeth whitening without causing a damage to your teeth, because the chemicals that you're using, they are aggressive, And one thing we should also know is that our teeth are not natural. They are not are supposed to be white, right? They're supposed to be yellowish white, or rather, let me say off-white. So the options now, let me get to the options. The options that we can have for teeth whitening is we can do, you can use toothpaste, right? There are those toothpaste that are written there for whitening. You can use that, but that is if you have the patience, because that would take much longer. There are also some other options, which is now in-chair or in-office whitening, where the dentist does the whitening for you, and which is faster, but obviously it has much damage compared to the one that of the toothpaste. There's also out-office whitening that you have to do, but now the out-office whitening, it's just the same. You will definitely have the sensitivity. You will have that because it just reduces the enamel that's protecting your dentin. Yeah.
Well, doctor, just lastly, what are some of the common myths about oral health, that people need to stop believing?
Like I said, teeth are not supposed to be white. Teeth are not supposed to be white. They have a yellowish white shade on it, and also fillings are done to help our patients. They are not done because we want money, or they are not done because we want to cause you pain. It's because we want to help you. We want you to have your teeth until you are old. We want you to eat meat. We want you to eat whatever you want, but we can only do that if you have your teeth for the longest.
Yeah. Well, Dr. Uulumbu, like my dentist says, you don't have to look after all your teeth. Because people say, that going to the dentist and flossing and all of this is so much work. She says, okay, you don't have to look after all your teeth, only the ones you want to keep. Thank you so much for your time this evening, and thank you for speaking to us. We really do appreciate it.
Okay, thank you so much for the opportunity.
That was dentist Dr. Maria Uulumbu speaking to us this evening on